Splash of Harmony. I am your ever colorful host, Splash of Color. Normally I'd introduce my co-host, but she's not around at the moment. Harmony, where are you? We got to do the show.
I'm right here. I hate having to use my mouth like that. Sorry I'm late, but I was doing research.
Research? Do I even want to know what? Wait, this doesn't have anything to do with the fact that you've been slipping out into the human world at night with a notepad and pencil, does it?
I thought you were asleep. And not that I'm changing the subject or anything, but weren't you the one who had to remind me of the importance of sleep a while back? So why is it that you were awake to be able to claim and seeing me go out at night?
You just changed the subject, you know. But we'll talk about that later. Right now we need to keep our promise from last time and talk about all the new things that we discovered. Like how I discovered this one book, but there's a slight problem.
How can there be a slight problem with a book? You pick it up, open the thing, and put the words together in an order that it forms sentences, so that it all creates a story.
Well, the problem is that there's no title. It's all just numbers for each story, and on the front is a big number 13. Not even the name of the person who wrote it is on here. But I figure it's a fairy tale, since each story has a prince, princess, and some bad guy trying to stop the hero from doing their job.
So out of all the numbers in the book, are there any stories that caught your attention? Though it does look really old, and it's strange that not even the person who wrote it is on the book. If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was an ancient text full of magic spells. But that's just silly, because we know there's no such thing as magic in the human world.
Nope, because if there was, then it could have turned so many of those boring-looking clothes that humans wear all the time into pretty shades of pink. But back to the book. Oh, there's one story of a girl named Cinderella who's in love with the prince, but it looks like she has a glass dagger. Sounds a little dangerous.
Oh, how dangerous can one little dagger be? It's made out of glass, so naturally it would break if it hit anything. Prince Charming doesn't love her. Evil Fairy gives her with a glass dagger. Anyone who's stabbed turns into glass very slowly?
What? She stabs them and they turn into glass statues forever? But if the dagger's pulled out before the person turned to glass, then they just die a normal death? What kind of fairy tales are humans reading to their children?
And here, we thought the creatures of the night that we deal with back home were bad. Parents are putting these kinds of stories into minds of innocent children from an early age. No wonder the human world seems scary to us. I'd rather deal with Cerberus any day of the week.
Even the stories that we had as fillies and colts weren't as horrible as these. I mean, look at this! Here's a story of a girl who kills her own mother and goes insane afterwards. Is trapped in a mirror, and the only way she can escape is if someone else stands in front with the lights on for her to take over their bodies.
You know, I'm not too sure what I've been researching.
Glass daggers and insane murders girls going around killing everyone, and you say yours is worse? How can it be worse?
His name is Slenderman. A tall, skinny creature with no face and has tentacles. He appears out of nowhere, and if you see him, then you're as good as dead. There's stories about him everywhere, saying how people vanish and not even the bodies can be found. And this is what he kinda looks like. But I find it odd, because if people see him vanish, then how is it that they know what he looks like?
Sounds too much like an old mare's tale. Just like the one about Nightmare Moon. No, wait. That one actually happened, and... Harmony, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find a perfect drawing of this Slenderman person, since the ones I showed you were just my own doodles of what he could look like.
But why would you want to find a perfect drawing of the thing? He looks really creepy, and if you say he just needs a hug, I swear that I'll tell every pony about Princess Luna collection that you keep hidden in your room.
I want to see if my magic will work at bringing him to life, and if you tell any pony about that collection, then I'll just have to bring out the pictures of when you were just a little colt. Now hush.
Don't think that's such a...
I knew I could do it. And what do you know? Does look just like what everyone says he does. And those are some really cool tentacles.
Put it back, put it back, put it back! Oh no. Where did he go? Oh, my Celeste, he's loose in the house! I'll never be able to sleep now with that thing wandering around in the house. I'm too cute to die!
Oh, will you relax? I'm sure he's not that dangerous, and the humans only made his story sound much worse. Besides, this will be a great chance to study a new creature.
What the Luna? Where did this fog come from? And why is it getting so dark? This time it's all your fault, so do something to fix this, Harmony!
You just worry about ending the program while I go search for our new friend. As long as he doesn't wander outside, I'm sure I'll be able to get him back to where he belongs. Maybe. Here, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Peace, love, and